A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, Democratic U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen has arrived in El Salvador with a mission to secure the release of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a U.S. resident mistakenly deported to the Central American nation. The senator's arrival comes amidst mounting tensions between the United States and El Salvador regarding immigration policies and the treatment of deported individuals. Abrego Garcia, who was sent back to El Salvador due to what officials described as an administrative error, is currently being held in a notorious prison known for housing terrorists. Despite a federal judge's order and a Supreme Court ruling directing the U.S. government to facilitate his return, Abrego Garcia remains incarcerated, raising serious questions about the integrity of the deportation process under the Trump administration. Senator Van Hollen expressed his frustration after being denied access to Abrego Garcia by El Salvador's Vice President Felix Ulloa, who claimed that the U.S. was financially supporting Abrego Garcia's incarceration. Why should the government of the United States pay the government of El Salvador to lock up a man who was illegally abducted from the United States and committed no crime? Van Hollen questioned during a press conference. The senator's visit highlights the ongoing battle over immigration policy and the treatment of individuals who find themselves caught in bureaucratic errors. Abrego Garcia, who left El Salvador at the age of 16 to escape gang violence, has been described as a victim of a flawed system. His case has garnered attention not only from U.S. lawmakers but also from human rights advocates who are calling for accountability and justice. The Trump administration's handling of immigration has faced criticism on multiple fronts, particularly regarding the deportation of individuals without due process. In Abrego Garcia's case, the administration has admitted its mistake but has yet to take concrete steps to rectify the situation. During a recent meeting with President Trump, El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele made it clear that he had no intention of releasing Abrego Garcia, further complicating the situation. Van Hollen's commitment to advocating for Abrego Garcia's release is unwavering, as he aims to meet with senior Salvadoran officials and push for a resolution. "This is about due process. This is about the rule of law," he stated, emphasizing the importance of protecting the rights of individuals, especially those who are vulnerable. The senator's efforts are part of a broader push by several members of Congress who are also considering trips to El Salvador to assess the situation firsthand. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the fate of Kilmar Abrego Garcia remains uncertain, but the push for justice and accountability is gaining momentum. The implications of this case extend beyond individual rights, touching on the very principles of democracy and the rule of law that underpin the U.S. legal system. With increasing scrutiny on the Trump administration's immigration policies, the outcome of this situation could have lasting impacts on future deportation cases and the treatment of immigrants in the United States. As the story unfolds, the world watches closely, hoping for a resolution that upholds justice and human rights for all. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.